Okay. Do you have a good shot?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Welcome back to my home kitchen. Today's fake little recipe is an omelet inspired by one of my favorite things in the whole world, an everything bagel with cream cheese. Before we get into it, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and we can cook more together. So our ingredients, we just need 3. Obviously it's an omelet, we are gonna need eggs, cream cheese, and everything seasoning. So this is just like a spice blend. You get a ton of bang for your buck in one ingredient. There's poppy seeds, onion flakes, salt, sesame. It's so flavorful and it makes anything super savory and delicious. First thing we're gonna do is crack our eggs. So I have 3 eggs here for a very generous omelet. You could easily scale this down to use 2 if you want something a little bit lighter. So we have our eggs. I'm just gonna grab a tablespoon. So we're whisking a tablespoon of everything seasoning right into the eggs. So this is basically gonna be our seasoning, like our salt, and also add a lot of seedy deliciousness to the mix. So then we're just gonna use a fork or a baby whisk to bring the omelet together. And that's it. That's basically the whole recipe. And now you eat it. Did it not land?
Did not land.
That's basically the whole recipe. So I'm gonna turn the stove to medium. I have a non-stick skillet ready. Can you hand me the canola oil, Justin? So I'm just using a neutral oil. You could also use butter if you want, but then you're kind of risking it browning a bit. So I'm just gonna do like a drizzle so it thinly coats the bottom. So I love using everything seasoning in a lot of places. Like I sprinkled on my buttered toast in the morning, mix it into eggs. So let me know in the comments what you use everything seasoning for that's not a bagel. Okay, so our oil is shimmering. I'm just gonna do a quick check. Okay, so it instantly sizzles. That is good, just what I want. So I'm gonna switch to a flexible spatula and just pour in the eggs. Okay. And now I am just moving the eggs toward the center. So at this point, once a nice edge is set, I'm gonna lower the heat to medium-low. And now I'm gonna add my cream cheese. So I'm gonna break it up in pieces with my fingertips and concentrate it in the center of the omelet. So 1 ounce of cream cheese, it might not seem like a lot at first, but the way that the cream cheese melts down, it actually becomes this amazing like molten gooey center. What I'm looking for here is for the shininess of the egg to disappear and for it to look kind of matte. So you can see there's just a little bit in the center, but it's mostly gone. So at this point, I am going to fold over the 2 sides. There's one, and then I'll fold over this guy. Great. And I'm just gonna pat it down. At this point, it's an optional step. We have this bottom side that's been cooking. So if you want, you can try to flip it. You don't have to. Should I?
Let's go for it.
Should I? Okay. Okay. So now that seam is gonna seal a bit on the bottom. And at this point, I'm just gonna cut the heat. So the residual heat of the pan is gonna take care of any tiny bits of egg that we're still cooking, but we don't wanna overcook it because then the eggs get tough. So that's it. So our everything omelet is all ready to eat. I'm just gonna slide it next to some buttered toast. And to top it off, I'm gonna sprinkle even more everything seasoning on it just for a little extra crunch. And I'll put some on my toast too because why not? This is our cream cheese omelet with everything seasoning. The full recipe is on Food 52. Let me know in the comments what kind of omelets you love making, and I'll talk to you next time.